Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a really long time since I have recorded and done any kind of bullet journal video. So in this video, it's going to be a 2-for-1. We're doing my yearly setup as well as my January plan with me. I thought it would just be easier for me to lump these two together rather than doing two separate videos. So right now, I am just working on the cover page for my 2023 bullet journal, and I'm actually using the same bullet journal that I used for the second half of 2022. I thought it would just be kind of a waste of material for not using this notebook again for 2023. So it is the same notebook, so I'm about halfway through, and it's really okay to continue using the same bullet journal that you have if it's not finished yet and it's a new year and you don't want to purchase a new notebook, or you just want to fill out the notebook that you already have. That's totally okay to just use the same notebook that you've been using, which is what I'm doing. So I might change this 2023 cover page because I wasn't a fan of the numbers, but I actually haven't gotten to that yet. Gotten to the part of changing it, so I might actually just be leaving it. On the left-hand side, I have printed out a 2023 calendar because I did not want to take the time and write out all of the months, all of the days for the whole entire year. So if you don't want to take time, or you're pressed for time and you really want a calendar page for the full year of 2023, you can actually just go on Pinterest, and there's a lot of free printables for 2023 that they have, and that's just what I did. It took me a minute to kind of figure out how big I needed it to be for this size of notebook, but once I got it figured out on my iPad, printing process was easy, and my printer only prints in black and white. That's just the one that my husband got, which is kind of annoying because I love to print in color. So when I have a theme that I want color, I have to paint or I have to find stickers. I can't make my own colorful stickers. So that's the only thing that's annoying about a black and white printer. But I figured for the 2023 setup, I'm just going to do simple black and white with a little pop of pink. So I just sketched out this kind of floral border around the 2023, and it's very simple: a big rose, some basic 4-leaf, 4-petal flowers, and then just some greenery around it. And I really like doing contour drawings like this because they're really simple. You don't have to put a lot of time and effort into it. So if you're pressed for time, just simple contour drawings are absolutely the way to go. Going to kind of color in the numbers, and this is kind of where I start to not like how the 2023 turned out. I don't know what I was thinking with the diagonal line. I don't know. I was trying to be a little more abstract, and that's not really my artistic style. So this is where I just start to hate the 2023 numbers, but it's okay. If I do end up changing it, I can just put a whole new piece of notebook paper over top and just change it. It's not even going to be a big deal. So I'm just coloring this in, and I don't think I do any line shading or anything like that for the flowers. I just keep it super, super simple for this setup. So moving on to the next page, this is kind of a year at a glance. So this is where I write out all of the months of the year and the dates for each month. And then I have a section of boxes underneath each month to where I can write important dates, appointments, things like that. Right now for our youth group at our church, we're starting to really get into making plans and making events and having parties and things like that for the kids in our youth group. So I will definitely be using the year at a glance more this year than I did in previous years. But it's a really good idea, especially if you book a vacation for the middle of the year and you book it at the beginning of the year. You can write those dates down. You can write down when all of your bills are due for the first few months or the first 6 months of the year. You can keep track of a lot of stuff when you're doing a year at a glance. And so this setup is just super easy, basic boxes. I can't remember the dimensions for everything. I can have that down in the description. But I'm also just making, again, the simple floral borders at each corner of each page of the boxes. So 3 boxes on each page. And so I'm having just floral doodles kind of border each page. And again, super easy. I do end up going in with a gold gel pen and a Tombow dual brush pen in pink, I think, just to add a little bit more color. And I actually didn't like the gold accents that I did, so I don't know, everything. I have these ideas and it seems really good in my head, and then when I just go for it on paper, I end up not liking it. So I saw this notes page on another bullet journal YouTuber's yearly setup, and she said she always does a notes page in her yearly setup because it's just a place where she can throw random ideas down instead of having to put those in a month itself and kind of forget where that note was that maybe has nothing to do with that month or what's going on. So I thought that would kind of be a good idea. I actually have forgotten all about this notes page, so I probably need to start using it. Again, sometimes the bullet journal for me is just a creative space, but I really want to kind of make myself use it more this year because I take so much time into setting it up and it just looks so pretty. So now we're going on to the January setup, and what I did here for the font, I kind of cheated a little bit because I am not good with just freehanding fonts like this. I actually used my iPad on Procreate. I found a font that I liked and I printed it out to the size of the bullet journal, kind of the size that I wanted it to look on the page. I colored on the back of it with pencil, and then I just traced the font over the page, and it left a pencil guideline that I could just trace over. And that's a super easy kind of a foolproof way to create a font in your bullet journal if you're not good at freehanding it, because I'm not, and I was not going to take time to try and do guidelines and guides and stuff. Nope, I just wasn't going to do it. So I am a cheater when it comes to doing fonts like this, but you just got to figure out what works for you and do what works for you. So the theme for January, I actually kind of wanted to do a winter flower theme, and so the snowdrop is a winter flower. I don't know where, I haven't done a bunch of research into the snowdrop, but it was just a really easy, it was a simple flower to do that went with the month of January. So I just started with a basic pencil sketch, and I always have a reference photo next to me while I'm sketching, just so I can make sure that the petals are going the right way, and it's just kind of the gist. It really does look like the flower, so I'm not making a completely different flower. So I had a reference photo next to me that I referred to as I was sketching, and then I'm just going in with, I think, the 03 and the 01 Micron Fineliner to go over those pencil sketches and to add in some more details to the flower and to the leaves. And it was just, it's very, very simple. I loved it. And I did end up using some craft paper here and some green washi tape. And I think that's about it. I might use some tea stained paper that I made last year. I think I do. I can't exactly remember. Maybe not on the cover page, but definitely this craft paper, and then a green and gold washi tape that I got from Amazon, I think. All of the washi tapes from Amazon are really good, but they don't give you a lot of actual washi tape in the roll. So I feel like I have to use it sparingly when I do want to use it, because they just don't give you a lot. And I recently just got a bunch from, not a bunch, I got 2 rolls of washi tape from the washi tape shop, and the amount of washi tape that you get in that roll is like 5 times the amount that you get from Amazon. It is insane. So I think I will definitely be buying from the washi tape from now on, rather than just buying it from Amazon. And the prices are really, really reasonable as well. And I got free shipping, so that's always a plus. So this quote I actually got from Pinterest. It says, "What the new year brings to you depends a great deal on what you bring to the new year." And I thought it was just a really good quote for kind of the way I've been feeling this year. The past few months, I just have not been motivated to do hardly anything, to do anything with my curly hair Instagram page, to do anything on my curly hair YouTube channel, or even this art channel, this bullet journal channel that I have. So, and it's kind of like, man, I don't want 2023 to feel like 2022, as in not being motivated, not doing the things that I really want to do. So 2023, I'm going in with this mindset of I'm going to do what I want to do, not what I feel like I have to do, as in social media wise, as in YouTube wise. Obviously, when it comes to personal things in my life, that's a completely different thing, because some days I am a stay-at-home mom of 3, currently pregnant with baby number 4. So there are times where I want to do things and neglect, the household responsibilities that I have, and I can't do that. So when it comes to just the thought of social media, I'm going to do what I want to do rather than what other people kind of expect from me. And it's just going to make the year a lot better, a lot smoother, no worries, all of that good stuff. So this is the calendar page for January. Basic. I have a box for important dates. And then I'm also just sketching out a snowdrop flower. And then I do add in some craft paper and washi tape and all things like that. So I'm actually just going to stop talking for the rest of the setup, and you guys can enjoy the music and relax and not listen to me talk anymore. So that is it for this yearly setup and the January setup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really simple. It was fun to do. Again, I might change that 2023 cover page. I'm not even sure. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing day, an amazing weekend whenever you are watching this. And I will be seeing you guys in the next video for my February plan with me.